Natural gas markets rallied significantly during the trading session on Tuesday, breaking the top of the neutral candlestick from the previous session. We have filled the gap and furthermore test that the 50-day EMA, so it is likely that this is the real deal. Filling the gap is something that would attract a lot of attention, and therefore it makes sense that we would see a bounce from here. Because of this, I think that we have a nice buying opportunity. Furthermore, you need to keep in mind that the market is clearly turned around and also has a significant amount of demand underneath due to the fact that we will get colder temperatures in the United States. Yes, the market is pricing and warmer temperatures in the short term, but that is a short-term pullback. Ultimately, the market could go looking towards the $3.40 level, perhaps breaking above there as well. Ultimately, the market then could go much higher, but in the short term I am focusing on a short-term move to the $3.20 level. On the other hand, if we break down below the $2.80 level, and by extension the 50-day EMA, the market is likely to go down towards the $2.60 level. Ultimately, this is a market that should continue to see a lot of volatility, but I still favor the upside as we are trading winter contracts, as the market continues to see a lot of demand coming out of the northern hemisphere in general. The GFS and European models have gained several HDDs on cold shots into the northern US late this week and again early next week for minor bumps in national demand. But overall, the pattern remains to the bearish side, especially for the 8 to 15-day period. Warmer than normal conditions continue across the southern and eastern one-half of the US, with highs of 60s to low 70s for the Great Lakes and Northeast, and perfect 70s and 80s across the southern US. Weather systems with rain and snow will sweep across the west and north. Plains with chilly highs of 20s to 50s for locally stronger demand. Cooler air will eject out of the plains and across the Great Lake and Northeast Friday-Saturday, and again next Monday-Tuesday, for modest bumps in national demand. A rather mild US pattern is still currently forecast for November 17 to 24. There will still be bouts of cooling into the west that will at times release across the far northern US for minor bumps in demand, but overall, a rather mild US pattern continues. Our in-house CFS Super Ensemble says don't expect frigid maps through November and need to wait until December as red shading shows below normal HDDs or warmer versus normal national temperatures. Of course, this is likely to change being a longer range model, but as of now, the CFS is not seeing much cold air east of plains until potentially the end of November for continued bearish weather headwinds.